Hey everybody, it's Mike Dubord, hanging out with my veterans celebrating Memorial Weekend. And today I'm in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, hanging out with a gentleman by the name of Dennis. Dennis, what's your last name?
Richmond.
Richmond. We call him Denny. Denny, born and raised here?
Born and raised. Lived here all my life. Away only for 2 years when I was in the Air Force.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I was discharged early because of an intestinal issue.
So you graduated from here, and did you go into the service right after graduation, or what'd you do?
I did not. I worked for a year, and then I enlisted in the Air Force.
And you were stationed where?
After Lackland,
That's where you went to basic.
I was stationed in Montgomery, Alabama, and after I got sick, I was in Dayton, Ohio.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was in the service, I had a lot of good times on the weekends. You must have had some fun in Alabama.
More so in Texas. When we had a weekend off, we went to Mexico.
Nice. Very nice.
I know.
I was in Panama, and on the weekends, we used to go downtown Panama City and hang out at the Panama Hilton Hotel, where in 1983, 84, a soldier could get a room at that hotel and casino for about $30 a night. We had a lot of fun.
Did you ever get any fist fights with the other branches?
We got into we were airborne infantry, man. We got into fights with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, thinking we were tough guys back then, so.
We all were that way.
Yeah. So was there anything interesting about your time in Montgomery or the other places that you were stationed at?
Well, my medical training, of course, I worked a lot in the hospitals because I was peacetime.
Okay. And you were a medic.
Okay. And worked with the nurses, of course, which was a good thing. and my buddies, my other medic buddies, we had some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you did. Yeah. So probably some stories you can't even tell on the air, could you?
That's not for print.
Yeah, I got a few of those too. So now, what years were you in? What are we talking back in the 50s, 60s?
59 I enlisted. And I was discharged in 61. Medical discharge.
Okay, very good. So now you get out of the service, you come back to Wisconsin?
Exactly.
And then what?
And then I went to school on a GI Bill. I studied to be a journalist. In between time, I got married, had 2 kids, and a job opened up at the local newspaper. I applied, I got it. So that ended my schooling, and I worked as a newspaper reporter for 13 years.
What paper?
Manitowoc Herald Times.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And how long did you work there?
13 years.
Now, did you retire after that? Or?
No, I worked for Manitowoc Cranes. I went to Manitowoc Cranes, and that was my last 21 years.
Wow.
I worked in planning department, and engineering.
I'll be darned. And now you live out here in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, on the beautiful waterfront.
Spot in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I will say it's a lot cooler here than it is in Green Bay. I'll tell you that.
49 yesterday.
Wow.
How was it in Door County?
Door County was beautiful. It was cold, but it was beautiful. We had a nice time. Well, Danny, I want to thank you for inviting me into your home. I appreciate it very much. Wow. And combat or no combat, it doesn't matter. You served your country, and we thank you for your service.
Thank you.